We are pleased to be joined now by Dwayne Haskins, one of the most coveted quarterbacks in the 2019 NFL draft class. And Dwayne joins us thanks to his friends at Old Spice and their all-new Fresher collection featuring 5 new body washes with real benefits forged by real ingredients. First and foremost, Dwayne, let's just talk about your mindset heading into this draft. Is this something you're talking about with friends and family? Is it something you just want to forget about until Thursday night? How are you approaching the buildup, the anticipation, the excitement for a night that could possibly change your life?
Well, it will change my life for sure. And the biggest thing I just do as far as getting ready for anything, whether it's the draft or with family or for games, is just to pray about it. And just looking forward to the opportunity to hear my name called on Thursday. And just, I did all I could in the draft process as far as meeting with teams and do to mess up the ball, all opportunities that I got. And, just looking forward to it.
Yeah, Dwayne, you decided not to attend the draft in Nashville. Tell us why you did, why you made that decision, pardon me, and who you will be surrounded with when you're watching the draft.
Yeah, I decided not to go. Of course, I was invited and thought about going, and I decided I was going to stay home. But I knew I was going to stay home ever since I could remember. Of course, watching the draft at home as a young kid was a dream, just because you wanted to hear your name called. But biggest thing for me is that 15 tickets wasn't enough for me to celebrate with my family, my mentors, my friends, and I just be able to spend time with them, because at the end of the day, they're the people that helped me get here. So that's why I decided to stay home.
All right, when you would be meeting GMs, when you'd be meeting scouts, what was your pitch? What did you tell them when they asked you why you deserve to be the first quarterback off the board or the quarterback drafted by that team?
When you pick a quarterback, you pick in the first round, especially, you pick a franchise guy. And for me personally, I feel like I'm a franchise quarterback because everything I bring to the table, as far as, of course, on the field with my accuracy, leadership, ball placement, and IQ. But of course, off the field, you want a guy you're going to want to be around for 10 to 15 years, and someone that can lead your guys, and someone that's going to be able to be great in the building and have a strong work ethic. And that's what I bring to the table.
And what about your time, just your 1 year as a starter there at Ohio State? It was obviously very successful, but what about that time and what about that experience do you think helped forge that identity as a NFL starting caliber quarterback?
I think a very high end starting quarterback in the NFL, and just because I know that my ceiling is very high, that I'm just now scratching the surface of what I can be, and just out of that 1 year, I'll grade myself like a B plus, because I feel like I could have been better. I feel like I can keep growing, keep progressing, and the biggest thing for me is that I know I'm only a young guy, only 1 year playing, and I'll be 22 next month, and I have a lot of ball in front of me, so I'm looking forward to putting the work in.
Yeah, do you think that relative lack of inexperience, just being so young and having the 1 year as a starter, do you think that's something where when you get to the next level, you might want to sit a year? Or do you think you're ready right away to jump in and be a starting quarterback week 1?
Well, whatever the case or scenario may be, I'm going to be ready for it, whether that's from day 1 or year 3 or year 2 or week 6. So the biggest thing for me is just to prepare myself as if I'm going to be playing. I feel like I have all the physical tools to be able to succeed and play. But of course, there's more than that. It's also the mental aspect of the game. And that's what I pride myself on.
Dwayne, you don't have to give me specific teams or specific cities, but I imagine there are some athletes who in this draft, they desire to go some places more than others, either because of the weather or as a quarterback because they have great running backs, wide receivers, skill position players. You don't have to give me the names of the teams, but are there certain teams that if they drafted you, you'd be like, man, that's a team I really wanted to go to over others?
At this point, it doesn't really matter to me. I just want to be drafted, whether that's they have a number 1 receiver or a guy that hasn't even played before or an offensive line that isn't great. At the end of the day, NFL talent is NFL talent, and I'm going to do the best to maximize the guys around me. And I'm just looking forward to it. I'm going to do the best I can to help my guys win and be a great cornerstone for a franchise. And that's what I'm ready to do.
All right, Dwayne, when you do hear your name called in the NFL draft, what's the first thing you're going to do to celebrate, either with your family, the first thing you're going to go buy for your mom or something like that when you get that first big paycheck? How are you going to celebrate becoming and realizing that dream as an NFL QB?
Well, of course, I'll be excited. And, Mom always wanted a convertible Benz, and we'll see what I can do with that, depending on where I go, whether I can afford that or not. So we'll see what happens. But, no, I'm just excited to be able to play football again and be a part of the team. And that's the best thing about this game.
What color Benz does Mom want? Do you know?
Probably a polar white Benz, but we'll see what we can do.
That's pretty fresh. All right, Dwayne, before we let you get out of here, tell us why you teamed up with Old Spice and were able to join us today.
Yeah, team up with Old Spice just because men have skin too, and of course they have real ingredients and they have great things that they can use in their product. And I love using Old Spice. I've been using Old Spice since I was 12 years old, and of course, they have the real moisturized with shea butter and real lavender body wash, and just be able to stay clean on and off the field. And Old Spice is a great product, and I'm glad to be a part of the team.
Yeah. All right, Dwayne, get fresh for Thursday night. We cannot wait to hear you have your name called and realize your dream as an NFL quarterback. Best of luck to you on Thursday night throughout this draft weekend and as you embark on your NFL future.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.